Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play One Must Fall 2097. Alright, here we have a completely fresh install of the game. Oop, I forgot. This thing doesn't even have the controls set up, so let's get everything set and ready to go. Alright, so first up, let's actually get into the quote-unquote cheats, if you will. I guess it's really only... sort of. Like I said, they're not really cheats, they just add features to the game kind of thing, which can make it feel a bit more like a traditional fighting game, so yeah. But if you want to go with quote-unquote realism as far as 90-foot robots go, then you don't have to use them, but I'm going to use them for the fun factor, so let's do this. Alright, so on the title menu here, for the first one, to unlock the advanced options menu in the gameplay menu there, gotta hit 2097. Hold them all at once for, well, just press them all down and you should have the menu open for you, which, there it is. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, we want re-hit mode on, we want defensive throws, and yeah, so default block damage is 0%. I believe this goes up to 35%, so if you really want to take some damage from blocking, you can. But anyway, but in this case, I feel like 5% is a nice amount there, so there we go. Alright, so fight mode, yeah, as I mentioned, I want to go with hyper here. Speed, bring it down to 3 notches off the lowest there. Power's fine, hazards on, that's fine. Alright, so for, oh yeah, and I'll go into that in a second. Alright, so as far as the difficulty goes, so to unlock the deadly difficulty, gotta go to champion and just keep hitting right. And there it is. Now for ultimate, requires something else. Need to press OMF on the keyboard, and that should press right, and it should give you the ultimate difficulty. This is indeed the highest difficulty of the one-player mode. So there we go. All right. So as you might recall from last episode, from the introductory episode, I was trying to decide whether I wanted to go a 2 of 3 or 3 of 5. And in testing, I actually found 3 of 5 to be not that bad, and it definitely, I feel like it definitely lends itself more to the LP style, just simply because the fights take a bit longer, but not too long to the point where they can drag on. So I feel like it kind of makes it a bit more entertaining. So I'm going to go with the best 3 of 5, and hopefully I don't regret that decision. Alright, with that out of the way there, we want to go to configuration now, and let's actually, let's do the video options first. We'll take care of the controls last. Alright, so good. All the graphics cranked up, sound and music, let's drop that down to 80% like it was. And now for the inputs, let's go, it's down there, but I haven't done anything with it. Alright, so, for punch, we want Z. And for kick, X. There we go. Everything else, I just want to make sure everything else is okay, and indeed it does look okay. Alright, perfect. Alright, and with that, time to get into story mode. So, the story, as it goes, for the one-player campaign here is... In the year 2097, the human race is controlled by one company known as World Aeronautics and Robotics, WAR for short, which started as a small company providing the Earth government HAR construction robots, human-assisted robots. After a while, WAR grew further and eventually took over Earth's government. WAR decided to colonize Ganymede, one of Jupiter's moons. Because of the harsh climate and difficult terrain, they sought for one person, the best of the best, to rule Ganymede for them. They've decided the best way to choose this person is to organize a huge contest in which the winner will earn a seat in the War Council and control Ganymede. You're one of the contestants, and you want to win. So there we go. Alright. And believe it or not, there's actually a separate story for tournament mode, because, well, it actually does make sense because, well, it's essentially 2 different people. So, yeah, and 2 different outcomes kind of thing. So, yeah. Alright, so we got 10 characters here. We got Crystal here, forced to fend for herself after her parents' mysterious death. Crystal's determination has earned great respect. She's actually one of the best characters you can probably use, but her lack of power is well, let's put it this way. There's going to be two characters I'm going to recommend, and she's going to be one of them. And the other one is the one I'm going to be playing as. So here we go. We got Stefan. Although he is the youngest competitor in tournament history, Stefan fights with skill beyond his years. Yeah, he's a cool dude. And he's actually, from all experiences I've had with him, he seems to be a pretty cool guy. For Milano, recruited by Raven for his outstanding kickboxing skills, Milano's speed and dexterity are legendary, and as you can tell by the agility, yeah, he's one of the fastest characters in the game, so yeah. But yeah, as you can see, also he's a bit of a glass cannon, if you will. I don't really want to say glass cannon. I guess his power is higher than his endurance, but maybe a loose cannon. Loose, addressing the agility, but yeah. Anyways, and for Christian here. Christian's aggressive style strikes fear in the minds of competitors and desire in the hearts of many young women. And believe it doesn't say it right here, but indeed Christian, believe it or not, Christian is actually the twin brother of Crystal. So yeah, cool little feature there. Shiro. Wow, look at that power stat. Over his many years of competition, Shiro has developed unrivaled power, yet retains a youthful sense of humor. So yeah, he's from what I understand, he's a pretty good guy too. Then we got Jean-Paul. His calculating and devious nature, along with well-rounded abilities, often intimidates Jean-Paul's opponents. So yeah, he's just basically an all-rounder there. So yeah, don't know too much about him. I haven't looked too much into him. Ibrahim. A retired triathlete, Ibrahim's patience and honesty have made him a valued mentor to many aspiring competitors. And as you can see from his endurance, yeah, he can take a punch, and he can also deliver a punch. It's just he's a little his agility is lacking there. But anyways, and we got Angel here. We'll come back to her. Cossette. A veteran fighter, Cossette has become cautious, defensive, and bitter after being crippled in the arena. So yeah, I believe she's actually in a wheelchair. So yeah, she's suffered a severe injury in the past, and she's obviously, which has confined her to a wheelchair, but she still fights. So good on her to keep following her passion there. Then we got Raven. As Major Chrysek's bodyguard and right-hand man, Raven has beaten and humiliated many inside and outside the arena. So Major Chrysek is I believe he's the main guy for War. So yeah. So, and lastly, and the character I will be using is Angel. Angel's past is shrouded in mystery. Aside from her reclusive disposition and strong will, little is known of her. So yeah, my personal recommendations for story mode here is Angel or Crystal. I find having a 2-to-1 ratio of endurance to power is usually a good idea, and in this case I'm sacrificing a little bit of agility for a bit more power and endurance here. So yeah, the reason why I would recommend Crystal is for, well, let's put it this way, the story mode tournament is 10 fights with 2 optional ones. Now the 2 optional fights, I believe one of them is only available once you've unlocked when you're playing in deadly difficulty, but the second one is further unlocked by unlocking and fighting in the ultimate difficulty. So yeah, I will be doing my darndest to actually get to those 2 secret opponents. So yeah, in the case of those 2 secret opponents, I wasn't actually able to get there with Crystal just because of, like I said, just not quite strong enough for my taste, but I feel like her speed would really help out in those fights. Angel, however, is I've had good experience with her, and so we're going to be going with her. And you can actually change your stats, but I'll go into that stuff later, after the tournament. Alright, and here we go. You can also do some other funny stuff here as well. You can actually change the color of your robot if you so choose, but I'm actually going, for the sake of the story, I'm going to keep it as is, and I'll, again, like the character stats, I'll go over those once we have completed the story mode here. So yeah, Angel, yeah, we got access to all these, and yeah, we've actually got access to one more robot, but we do got to do a bunch of stuff to actually get to it. But again, I will not be demonstrating that until we reach the end of story mode. So, bit of a post, is here either a post mid game content or mid post game content. So yeah, but anyways, all right, let's do this. I'm going to choose Jaguar here since I am the most skilled with that, and here we go. So yeah, with each character you face, there you've got a little bit of a couple of quips to throw at each other. So Angel says, "I care nothing of your trivial loss," and Crystal rebukes with, "Trivial, you'll pay for your attitude." So yeah, she's aggressively trying to find the ones responsible for her parents' death. So yeah, all right, let's do this. All right, let's do this. Okay. Oh yeah, back in kick is roundhouse, and a close-up punch is the throw there. Down back punch is the concussion missile there. Let's see if we can actually. There we go. Down toward is the Jaguar Leap there, and there's another one if I can get to her. Yeah, down and punch when you're in the air over somebody. You'll be able to throw them like that. Alright. Now let's start taking this seriously. Start working some combos in and seeing what we can do. Alright. Yeah. My favorite combo is drop kick, low kick, or crouch kick. Yeah, there's the see if I can get Crystal off guard here. Nope. It's better. And down she goes. One round to go. Generally, I don't like to fight these or change these or start these fights with a sweep kick because it usually almost always fails. But in Crystal's case, there we go. That's the combo I like. And yeah, there are finishers. There's actually scrap moves and destruction moves. The scrap move for that for Jaguar is down, down, up, punch, and then when the robot has actually grabs the enemy on the ground, that's when you try to put in down, down, up, kick. I may have those mixed. My apologies. I'll post it in the video description just to clear up any confusion about it. And yeah, so that's down, down, up, punch to pick him up, to grab him on the ground. If you don't do the destruction, it just results in the robot picking it up and just throwing it back down on the ground. And the destruction is what you saw there, where it picks it up, jumps into the air, and slams it onto the ground as hard as it possibly can, and it explodes. So, yeah. Alright, and we got the news report here, so there we go. First fight out of the way. Alright, let's go on to the next one. I think I'll probably call it quits after this one, and yeah, well, unless something happens, but anyways. Alright, because yeah, to get to the secret enemy, the secret opponents, there's one specific arena we need to be able to initiate that sequence. So, yeah. Alright, you should have quit while you had the chance. I never quit. Indeed, you don't. Alright, let's do this. And this is not the arena, so yeah, I think this will probably be the last fight of the video. I am not a fan of fighting Shredder, because it can... Don't let the name fool you, or its appearance. It's pretty nasty, some of its abilities. Did that backwards, but we got her. Ooh, we got a perfect round. Always a welcome sight, but you definitely don't want to get ahead of yourself, especially against Shredder. Generally, I try to start the fight with a roundhouse and go from there, I guess. If it connects, great. If it connects, it usually means I can probably get a few of them in. Sort of like that. And some people just literally just walk right into it, and yeah. I know. There we go. Alright, just need to win one more round. And that'll be that. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, that hurt. Alright. Down, down, up punch. Down, down, up kick. Boom! Alright, what do they say this time? Whoa, this challenger meant business tonight. Angel could show the old pros a thing or two about that Jaguar. Check out this action. This is how Cossette looked the whole match, beaten, bruised, and bewildered. And with that, we are thrust into our next challenge against Ibrahim. But you will have to wait until next time to catch that fight. And in the meantime, if you enjoyed the video, please hit like on your way out. Really does help support the series here, and it helps anybody else on YouTube looking for this kind of content for One Must Fall 2097, or maybe even they're just looking for some fighting games they've never heard of. So yeah. And if you dislike the video, feel free to hit the dislike button. Maybe leave a comment suggesting how it can improve. I'm always looking for ways to improve my LPing. But in any case, and until next time, thank you for spending some of your time here. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one.